It is a big day for the sports betting space, with shares of Penn National surging after a $2 billion acquisition of Score Media. For more deal details, let's get to Contessa Brewer. Contessa.
Hi, Melissa. Yeah, these are crazy stock moves, not only for the Canadian sports content powerhouse, theScore, but also we saw for Penn National, in a deal that allows Penn to bring in a bunch of third-party operations in-house. For $2 billion, Penn gets a company that had a close yesterday of a market cap of less than $1 billion. Founder and CEO John Levy, though, has built a slick media platform that integrates sports betting content, market access in Canada, and then he gets an engineering team that Jay Snowden really admires.
The #1 sports media app in all of Canada, they're #3 in North America. And he's a big believer that integration of media and sports betting is what's going to create the winners long term.
Another big deal of the day. If data drives sports betting here, DraftKings just stepped into the driver's seat with Genius Sports fueling its car. Is that a little too much metaphor for you? By partnering with Genius in April, Genius won sports. But this is what happened. In April, Genius Sports won the rights to distribute official NFL data. And then DraftKings will get that data. Plus, it gets proprietary data. It gets live video feeds of more than 170,000 other events per year. And oh, by the way, keep an eye on these data providers. Genius, Sportradar, Stats Perform. They are scooping up streaming rights and content deals around the world. These are crucial data deals, and they're coming to the table, Melissa, with a lot of power.
Fascinating. Contessa, thank you. Contessa Brewer. Jeff Mills, you've been on Penn National for quite some time. What do you make of this deal?
Listen, I really like the deal, quite honestly, and I like the DraftKings deal, too. And I think this is where sports betting is going. It's about the move to digital. It's about legalization. I think over the next 3 years, you'll probably have 80% of states here in the U.S. legalize sports betting. So these are really important trends, and I feel like we're in the early innings of some of these major partnerships, the technology itself, and just people consuming sports through this betting lens. So I love the acquisition. I think it aligns with their partnership with Barstool. They had good earnings today. They beat on top and bottom line, and they're also 50% off of an all-time high. I think the 136 price probably wasn't justified, but here at 25 times forward, I think there's definite upside.
You know, it's interesting, Bono, and I never thought about data as being so important to these types of apps, but it makes total sense.
You make a good point. I mean, I personally love the DraftKings move. I think Penn is doing tremendous things as well. But this DraftKings move, data is literally at the heart of everything that we do now, whether it be sports, whether it be marketing, whether it be optimization. You are definitely looking under the hood to see how the data is affecting, how are we targeting things. You see it. I mean, I can't say anything out loud without seeing it on my phone. So, I mean, I think the use case is justified. I think it's a tremendous move.
So DraftKings has an uneven chart, but I'd rather be a buyer of that. Penn's chart is definitely in a downward trend, so something has to happen there. DraftKings has been bumping down or up, depending on how you look at it, off this support level. So I'd like to be a buyer there, but I'm gonna name PaySafe, that was a SPAC that is just hovering around this $10 level, and hopefully these guys have deals with so many of these people in these marketplaces that ultimately I think it should be a tailwind for them, and they come out with earnings middle of August.